Stuff fans, I'm your host, Wes Brown. I want to thank everybody for their views, their likes, their comments, and for all the support that I've been getting through social media, through YouTube, and through different other social media venues and texting specifically. So I just want to say all that. I have no card giveaway this week. However, I am trying to get some nicer, better cards, some better players for the next few videos. So keep watching, and I might have a very good giveaway coming up. So just wanted to discuss that today. So I saw a post on social media that made me, it was more of a thinking point, and I wanted to bring it to Saint Stuff and talk about it here. So I want to get my fans' opinions and see what do they think. Drew Brees has now retired, and there's not anything more that we can say about how the greatness of Drew Brees and how great he was for New Orleans. He was the face of the franchise for sure for a long, long time. So with his retirement, who is now the new face of the franchise in New Orleans? Some could say it might be Sean Payton. However, he's more of a coach. There's really no team that has a face of the franchise other than maybe the Patriots and Bill Belichick. Even to some degree with the addition of Cam Newton. Cam Newton was almost the face of the franchise, and that was his first year there. So it makes it, I don't know if you can call a coach face of the franchise. However, my respect for him, my likingness, if you want to call it that, as a coach couldn't be any higher. I think he's a tremendous coach and very great offensive-minded West Coast offense guru, honestly. But so I don't know if you want to call face of the franchise a head coach. So that would leave the players. 9 times out of 10, it's a quarterback. So I mean, you have your Aaron Rodgers, your Tom Brady's, your Cam Newton's, even your the Mannings. I mean, so it's normally a quarterback. That would leave Jameis Winston or Taysom Hill, and they're unproven, a lot of question marks that surround them. So I'm wondering if they can be called face of the franchise. So normally, if it's not your quarterback, that 10th time, it's normally your running back. Your Saquon Barkley's, your Christian McCaffrey's, your Todd Gurley's back in the day. So normally it's an exceptional running back that then is your new face of the franchise. Can Alvin Kamara be called the face of the franchise for New Orleans? He has been with New Orleans for 4 years, injured one of those years for off and on. Obviously, he's a tremendous athlete. I mean, he's one of the top 3 running backs in the whole NFL. He's embodied what New Orleans has to give him. He was a low draft pick. It was kind of a fan favorite. So, I mean, he wasn't somebody that we expected him to be a star right off the bat. So we were pleasantly surprised when we have generational talent in our backfield. So I don't know if you want to call Alvin Kamara that. He's got, I think it's 43 rushing touchdowns or something like that. So, I mean, he's tremendously talented. He's got great stats. He could be our best running back we've ever had at the end of his career. I don't know if he's quite earned face of the franchise yet. And so that's what I want to point out there. If it's not him, you could consider Michael Thomas. He could be a top 10 wide receiver at his position once his career is said and done. He's been in New Orleans for 5 years instead, so he has one more year than Alvin Kamara does. He played with Drew. He knows the system very well. I think he's a tremendous talent, like I said. He's got quite a few touchdowns. I believe like 70-something touchdowns in those 5 years or something. Or maybe I have those stats backwards. But anyway, but yet there's also this tremendous hate that he gets as being called slant boy, and he can't run anything other than a slant, and he's not a fast receiver. And so there's all this tremendous hate for Michael Thomas, but he has made some questionable decisions in the past. And normally you don't have a wide receiver as your face of the franchise. That doesn't usually happen. So you've got Sean Payton, you've got Alvin Kamara, Michael Thomas. To me, nothing has sort of fit the mold yet. And I lastly want to bring up Cameron Jordan. I think this is a player that could fit the mold. And normally you don't have a defensive player as your face of the franchise. It happens. Look at Aaron Donald with the Rams. So he's pretty much the face of the franchise right now. Matthew Stafford might change that this year, but you have a perennial MVP as your face of the franchise in LA. So you see that. You saw that with Jalen Ramsey with the Jaguars. So it's possible. happens, it's just not very likely. I think Cam Jordan he spent, 11 years with us. He came the year after we won the Super Bowl. So he's one of our longest tenured players we have on our roster. He's been in the organization quite a long time. He's embodied the tradition of New Orleans. I mean, he's been active in Mardi Gras and New Orleans giveaways, and he's been very helpful with charity. He goes to Pelicans games all the time. I've only been to maybe 10 to 20 Pelicans games my whole career or my whole life, and I think he's been at half of them. So that's something that he's also known to do in the city of New Orleans. He's a vocal leader on social media. He's a smart guy, smart defensive end. He's got 94.5 career sacks. That's a player that has tremendous value as well. He's a captain on our defense. I think you've got to give it to Cameron Jordan right now at the moment. I think he's got kind of the tilted edge of being our new face of the franchise. Obviously, this year, things could change. Hopefully, Jameis Winston finds himself and finds the player that he wants to be. Alvin Kamara can be more vocal and be a vocal leader when he's more quiet-natured and has that silent leader type of personality that he has. Maybe Michael Thomas ends up winning people over and changes everything as well. So I wanted to put this thinking point, this opportunity out here on Saints Stuff, and let y'all see what y'all have to say. Let me know who you think the face of the franchise is. I think we discussed a few people here, and give me the reason why. Why do you think who's our new face of the franchise, and what makes them so stand out to you? So I appreciate y'all for the listen. Like and subscribe if y'all would like to. I appreciate everybody for always watching. And keep watching we might have a really nice giveaway coming up. So I thank y'all, and who dat?